here? What? What? Oh, thank you. Now Wait. Did you hear that? He's here. He must be coming in through the door behind me. You distract him. Stay right here and keep him talking while I look for something I can use.
What did you do with Sentilla? Where is she? So that is how it's going to be. Oh, so you discovered my secret. So what? What are you going to do about it? Why? Isn't it obvious? Because I have grown attached to all this, and as long as I have found a way to prolong my life indefinitely, to cheat death, I have become, in effect, as immortal as the gods. Can you honestly say you would not wish the same for yourself? Of course. There's no way you could have succeeded. Man will always sin, as I told you, by reliving the same day over and over again forever. And I will continue living long after your dust. Do you really think you can take on a... Who? Sentilla? Where is she?
I'm right here, Father.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Come on, we have to go. Hey, what's happening to you? That light, it's so bright.
Hi there. Gave me a bit of a fright. Thought I was in... Well, here I am. Really? That's strange. I was just reading an old tablet I found here. Well, trying. My Latin is kinda rusty. It described an event about 2000... Freed an imprisoned woman. It said the attack... Apparently, the only person to survive... What? You're saying you were here to... I'm sorry, come again? Let me see that. God, why does this writing look so familiar? I've spent a lifetime in this place going around and around in circles. This is... I'm not following. So you're saying, because a man from 2,000 years ago is dead, he never created a time portal, so I never went through it, and that's why I don't remember any of this. I guess you saved my life then, as well as helping that poor woman to escape. That's a lot to take in. Maybe we can escape through the same aqueduct Sentilla used, if we can find it. I'm gonna pause here for a moment and make sure nobody else is ever lured into this temple. You go on ahead. I'll be there soon.
You're back! But you're alone. Does that mean you didn't find Al? Ah, what a relief. Thank you so much. I was beginning to think you'd both become trapped in there. Why don't you tell me what you discovered while we wait?
Ah, I see. I thought you might. Well, now you know. I suppose you have questions. You can just call me Caroline, if you like. I am sorry I was not completely honest with you when we first met. I do not enjoy deceiving people. But that most people find comfort. That you died, of course. You were dead when I brought you here. Usually, when people do not remember how they died, it is because they suffered a... Most souls would rather not remember. Ask yourself honestly. As you wish. You were murdered. You were exploring an old tomb when you discovered a cache of forgotten relics, including 2 silver coins of ancient... Unfortunately, as you... A nearby hiker saw the scuffle break out and leapt to your aid, trying to help you. You both fought bravely. There was nothing. He died instantly at the scene. That man's name. You were each in possession of a sacred coin, called Caroline's opal by some. And so it was my duty to... Perhaps you have heard the tales of the Greeks and Romans burying their dead with a coin in their mouths, to pay the ferryman for passage across. Well, those stories contained a seed of truth, but not any coin would do. My orders were simple. Whenever a person died in possession of a coin, I was to locate them. That is a question you would have to ask him. I am just his servant, only now I find myself bereft. There is nobody else to ferry here. I see no point in keeping you here. But I have to ask one thing. That you keep this to yourself.
Look! Here comes Al now. Al! It's so good to see you. You were gone so long I thought I'd never see you again.
And there was a tablet describing an event 2,000 years ago. Supposedly, the city was destroyed when a woman murdered a tyrant with the help of... Well, I know how crazy that sounds.
Maybe not that crazy. That woman. I don't suppose her name was...
How could you...
She left a tablet of her own. I think she meant for you to read. Here, take a look.
I don't know what became of you, or if you'll ever read this, but I want you to know that I will never forget you, or what you did for me. It pains me that so many dear friends were not so fortunate. Ulpius, Cynthia, Lucretia.
Sounds like you meant a lot to her. I'd love to hear your story, but first, you two look exhausted. Why don't you hop in my boat and rest while I...
Sounds good to me.
And you? Are you ready to go?